Hey, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Dark Souls Remastered. It's actually finally come out, and by finally I mean no one was really waiting for it too intently, but I am pretty excited that it's actually released. Now, I want to do more one-off videos because I feel like a lot of the series that I do are they are series, and it's kind of hard to get into them if you we're in the depths here, but the plan today is to go through Blighttown. So yeah, for one video I'm going to go through Blighttown today. For the first time on the Remastered, this is actually my first character. I haven't, like I've been going through rather slowly just because I've been doing everything that I can in this game like it's my first playthrough again. It's hard to recapture that type of magic. I almost recaptured some of the magic there by falling off a freaking platform. Now, I'll show you my stuff just before we head into Blighttown proper. Okay, so I have a +6 Balder side sword. I got this by I was lucky enough to get it after 3 rounds of farming the Undead Parish Balder sword, Balder Knights. And then I got this, the Knight Shield, of course. It's a standard. The Hard Leather Armor, the Hollow Soldier Helm, and the Elite Knight Leggings, which are, you know, pretty, you know, basic bitch. Ring Favor Protection, you should never not have this ring, Havel's Ring, because I do not like upgrading endurance too much. 4 of these for Quelaag. Stats, I have 27 Dexterity, 22 Vitality, my endurance is 17. Yes, I am... You can tell that I haven't died a lot, because usually, like, if you're playing on your first time through this game, you will not have enough stats for everything. But I'm pretty excited to go through this game with you guys. And Dex is, like, honestly, like, my favorite, but, like, I can go either way, I feel like. We're starting off strong. We're starting off strong. That's all I need to do. After this, it doesn't matter. He can hit me now and I'll be okay. I should also say, the reason why I'm not doing a full playthrough of this game, is honestly because... Oh, I knew that was coming. I didn't know how to parry that. I don't think I've ever really seen that move before. The reason why I'm not doing like a full playthrough of this game, is because I think like it's not that interesting to see a person who's played through this game so many times just play. Oh, that was bad parry. That was a bad parry. Come on, one parry with you. Oh, I parried it. It's not that interesting to see a guy who's like played through the game numerous times just to like play through the game again. So that move is actually easier to parry than the other one. Unless I did mods, but I don't play on the PS4. And also, I should say, I probably put a note at the start of this. I am recording at 60 FPS, but my internet will decide whether this will be uploaded in 60 FPS. I know that's kind of ridiculous when you're playing the remaster. You should probably like... So this is gonna be... This is where Blighttown poses the problems. This is where Blighttown poses the real problems. But it's not gonna be too much of a problem, I don't think. Probably backstab him as well. I'm gonna try go through extra slowly. This might be a 2-video thing, but my plan is to defeat Quelaag at the end of this. I'm not gonna kill everything. I'm not gonna do everything. The plan is just to get to the bottom. That was like, I don't know. That's what. Oh, he toxic me, of course. Let's get back here and heal ourselves. There's these blow dart guys who like really love doing that shit. Where's the purple? Oh my god, I went past it really fast. The blooming. We have to be really careful. That was not even a parry. I think that the game's just being generous to me now. It knows this is my first playthrough and it thinks that like maybe I've... Oh god, there it is, right over there. Let's go get it. There will probably be some deaths, not some depths. There we go, there's a backstab. I was looking for it. But once we get to the first bonfire, I'm really have a feeling that we're not gonna have too much. No, we will have a lot of problems actually. This guy's the worst thing ever invented. But they die really easily, and that's what's so good about Dark Souls. Balance. Are you gonna? Oh my god, that was a good dodge. I like this guy. I think one of the main reasons why this area posed so many problems for people in the past was the frame rate, and like I don't think it's because people are just like, oh, this guy's a bad player, this guy's a bad player. I genuinely think that people had like, oh, that was never gonna be parried like that. I genuinely believe that people like were not bad at this game. but instead they were... Now this is a courageous jump. I could fall here. Okay, not exactly where we wanted to land, but honestly, it's good enough. I don't need the Murakumo blade. No, it's a washing pole, isn't it? Not a Murakumo. It's a washing pole. And there we have it, and we're going to kindle this. Because... why not? Now, Blighttown became infamous among, like, people, and to the point that, like, it kind of... I personally think that it hurt the game a little bit. Because whenever people were talking about Blighttown, it was like, man... No one ever talked about it like, yeah, it's difficult and the frame rate's really bad. People usually talked about it in a sense of like, it is like the worst thing you've ever done in your life and you will not be the same. And so then people when they were like, this is really dark, then people when they were actually like playing it were like expecting like literally the worst thing they've ever played. And they were met with an area that's just very difficult. But I think that's one of the major problems with Souls fans in general. I consider myself a Souls fan. I really do. And I don't want to complain about the community. I'm just saying about there's a little tiny piece of the community that do this, but they basically like do this thing where it's like, this game is the most difficult game you will ever touch in your life. And here's the thing, it's difficult. Like, no one's gonna deny it's difficult. No one will ever do that. But I feel like it's made for a lot of people being like, people are just bullshitting about this game, man. When really we should all just enjoy games. Like, I'm really bad at other games. Like, I'm bad at Zelda. That was a good jump stab, and that was a good stored hit as well. He's gonna come back down to me. Oh god. Lock-on can and will kill you. What's behind here? Okay, let's try our best to get... Oh, shit. Oh, that was bad, that was bad. That was bad! We might have a first death. Who is toxicking me? Or is that just poison? We can't get it from here. Let's try it from here. I'm not sure if I can parry that, can I? If anyone knows if I can parry that, please let me know. Ooh! Oh, that looked like it hurt. That looked like it really hurt. And I kind of enjoy, I know it sounds weird, but I kind of enjoy dying in video games because it kind of like, it's kind of like mini lessons you're learning like each time you die. And the people that never learn the lessons, and it happens in Zelda, and I honestly feel like the reason why I'm even able to finish a Zelda game is because when I die, and it happens often in a Zelda game, I think to myself, what did I do wrong? But mostly when people play games, not mostly, I think a few people when they play games, they do this thing where it's like, what did the game do wrong? Like, how did the game F this up? And at that point you're never, like sometimes the game does F it up, like, but sometimes I feel like at that point you're never gonna actually like, get anywhere with the video game. We skipped a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, but again, I'm probably gonna go like, I'm probably gonna go back up, to be honest. I don't think I'm done with this area by a long shot. There's like certain items I want, there's certain items I don't want. Like, I'm not just gonna collect items just for the sake of like collecting items, but there is some cool stuff that I do want to get, and there is some stuff that it's cool stuff that I want to see. Let's go in here. So. You can drop down to here if you'd like. Like, killing this thing up here will be something I will probably do later. Let's go back up to show you anyway. So, oh my god, look at the armor. That looks really cool. Yeah, let's not go back up. Let's just keep going down. We want to kill Quelaag. We want to kill Quelaag in this episode. One thing I will say is that, like, even though you guys can't see the 60 FPS right now, this has, this is beautiful. But not only that, it's at a stable frame rate. Like, so stable. We gotta be careful where we step. Of course, we got needled by one of these guys. Let's put it on our handle just in case. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to say that games don't do bad, because they do. Sometimes some games like F up their games beyond measure. I think I'm just commenting on the when people play a game and it's like clearly their fault. Which sometimes in Dark Souls, even though I love this game, you can walk through things, you will fall off things. You will get attacked by creatures of unknown origin. Well, actually, no, you just have to read the item descriptions. What the fuck? Is he in the wall? Also, if you have a good weapon, I would say the Balder Sword is a good weapon. Honestly, like you won't have too much trouble with this area if you come down with like a good weapon. +6, I would say, is a pretty good amount for the to have going into here. And we just made it through the upper levels of Blighttown. But it does not stop here. In my opinion, the much harder area is navigating through here. That's if you want like the cool items. Not everyone wants like the cool items down here. I could go to Ash Lake if I have time. But we want this item over here for sure. We're poisoned, of course. Mildred will invade. Let's get this large soul of a proud knight. Yeah, Mildred will invade, so let's go over and get this bonfire as quick as possible. I remember the first time I played this game, my weapon broke and I was going through this area with a broken weapon. And now when you look at this, like, this is like, seeing this bonfire, and I'll show you when I come around here, actually. Like the way I originally came around. Sorry, buddies, can you just leave me alone, please, for a second? Like, you're walking around here and you see this light, this faint light, and you're like, oh my god, yes! Yes! A bonfire! Yeah. Obviously, for the sake of the video, I'm not going to be collecting everything, obviously. But I think I'll go back up, or maybe I'll just go, like, when I get the warp point, I'll come back through here. It's very easy to do this. Like, it's very easy to, like, go back up through there if you want this stuff. It's a dragon scale, important for people who want to upgrade their dragon weapons. Also, if you're gonna use the Balder Sword, it's good. It's really good. It's actually a fantastic weapon, but like early on, it's not the best weapon in the world. But like the thing that's good about it is this move here, the stab, and like how you can double up on it and triple up on it if you want. But I think the best thing about it is also the R1, which goes down. You can have a down attack, you have a slash attack across, and you have that attack as well, like the thrust. I think that like altogether it's fantastic. Now, before we go fight Quelaag or do anything like that, I think what we could do is actually get some Titanite shards so we can upgrade our weapon. I never farmed souls in these games. That's like one thing that like I feel like I can't do. I like just using the souls I get off bosses. It makes me feel like my character is imbued with them. Wow, the lighting in this is really good. By that I mean like it's really dark. That makes sense. Pyromancy. Some pyromancy stuff. Man, I'm in love with this game still. And these guys can drop large Titanite shards. They don't always. There's still the ragdoll physics, which is hilarious. Large soul of a proud knight. The game actually looks beautiful. Sorry, I was just like looking for where I actually had to go because I can barely see on my own television. So we can go through here. I actually think the game does look beautiful, but like it's like, again, I'm a fan of Dark Souls, but I feel like it's like, how much can you polish a game that, like, to begin with didn't really have, like, I don't want to say all the beauty, because I think Dark Souls is still a beautiful game. I don't think beauty is the proper word to use here. I think that's the improper word to use. I would say a game that didn't have much, like, modernization. Hello. And here's another another thing that's, like, so disgusting about Blighttown. If you look up, you can, like, see, like, where, like, Firelink Shrine is, and not only that, you can see where the surface is, which makes this place all the more darker, all the more scary. To me, anyway, it makes it scarier. Personally. Because when I first came here, all I could think about was, how am I going to get out of this place? I felt like this was it. Got a large Titanite shard. Now, really, like, in Sen's Fortress, you can buy large Titanite shards, and if you're, like, saving your souls enough, you should be able to do it. There is more here than... Is there more? One thing that's cool about the game is that usually the old farming space I used to use for, not farming space, I guess it is farming large Titanite shards. The old space that I used to use was in the depths, which is just before this. And why I used to use that place is because there was these little creatures, I forget what they're called, but they would like, how do I say it? They would give you large Titanite shards is what I should say. And I think this is the Scurver or the Server. It's a weapon I don't really like. No large Titanite shards, okay. The Server, yes, I don't like this weapon. But yeah, what the creators of this game did, which I think is so fantastic, is made Blighttown even more legitimate. Because you can't just farm the shit out of those creatures in the depths, you have to go through Blighttown. You have to go through Blighttown if you want to actually get those creatures, because there used to be like 7 or 8 creatures that you had to like go through. Oh, that dropped something. Didn't know, it was just souls. The souls look like old items. Okay, I think we have enough to fight Quelaag. There's also a large Titanite shard over here we can collect. We're also going to be fighting Maneater Mildred. Look in this direction. But basically what they did is they replaced like the 7 or 8 creatures that drop large Titanite shards and put the 3 there, which means your chances of getting large Titanite shards and actually going through this area a little bit easier go from slim to very slim. Just a fat boy slim. Look how beautiful their fire is. That must be just for the remaster. Because I don't remember it being that beautiful. These guys are freaking horrible. We'll also kindle the bonfire over here if we can. The rust iron ring would help a lot with this, but it's all the way in the asylum, back at the asylum, which I don't think in my personal playthrough I'm not going to go there until like maybe right before I go to, wait, where's the, yeah, it's over here. Maybe I'll go there right before I go to, I like to go there like right before Anorlando. Hello. This character is so good if you're in a bind. She will tank the next boss. She will like tank the next boss and like also do extreme damage on the next boss. By the way, I don't have that much of a powerful weapon. I have a +6 weapon and like it's doing this type of damage. Like I don't know. I feel like it's a great weapon. The Butcher's Knife, which is also a great weapon. I think it's a strength weapon. In Dark Souls 3 it's like too much. But then again, like, I feel like dexterity weapons are like easy mode in Dark Souls 1, maybe. Not easy mode, I wouldn't say easy mode because that's kind of bullshit. Like, people who say easy mode are just like people who like can't stand that people found a way to beat the game. Oh my god, that looks amazing. This is my first time being here in the remaster, by the way. I want to explore more. I'm probably going to go to Ash Lake very soon. Okay, and this is called Lazy. But watch this. An actual, so we got a lot of stuff here, so we can actually use it. First of all, we can use these, which is actually going to give us a lot of stuff. We're going to get like 6,000 souls. Also this as well. And don't ever feel bad about having a bunch of souls. Please don't ever feel bad about having a bunch of souls. And the thing is, like, people might say, oh Calvin, you're over leveled. I've earned being over leveled. I've played through this game so many times. And upgrade that Balder sword. Oh my god, we have a lot of large Titanite shards. Oh, we should kindle this as well. I'm playing offline as well because I don't have PS Plus. It like just ran out. And I don't want to get it again. Like I feel like I don't need it. Too bad we don't have the right to kindling. Okay, so we have gold pine resin. We have purple moss clumps, I think. We can now go to fight Quaylike, which is gonna end this video. By the way, if you're watching this as like a walkthrough of like an easy way through Blighttown, hello. But also, I would like to say very quickly that if you're about to beat this boss, and you're about to do the thing that the guy told you to do at the start of the game, ring the Bell of Awakening, I want to tell you right now, don't, if there is a gold man that you have met on your travels, be wary. I don't want to spoil anything, but be wary of him. This freaked me out the first time I went through this. By the way, these guys are all roller derby guys that roll the rocks at you, rock and rollers. There's a little crevice right over there that if you go in it, you will actually get a great club, which is really cool. It's not as cool as the large club. The large club can be farmed off those big guys who are trying to hit us with the large club. These creatures here, the egg creatures, if you attack them, they will spew out little worms that will not relent. You do the chanting. As you can see here, Manny or Mildred can be summoned. Oh yeah, we already equipped that. We don't need these on our person right now. It's time to see. My love. That was probably a bad idea using it now, but hey, whatever. My lady. She's kind of still one of the coolest fucking characters. Oh my god, she's beautiful. Look at this. Quaylike, you're gorgeous. Quaylike, did anyone ever tell you you're beautiful? Because it's true, Quaylike. By the way, if you just stand here, she cannot do anything, and it's actually pretty, it's pretty upsetting. And stay close to her as well. And you will kill her, and you will beat her. I had so much trouble with this boss on my first try, and then I realized that, then I found out you can just like stand right close. Oh my god, that's so cool. This game is the best. I love this game so much. Okay. Now I feel like going past here. We're just about done with this video. I loved going through Blighttown again. Again, I did not explore every single aspect of Blighttown as I said I wouldn't. There are so many aspects of Blighttown that you can go through, and I do want to go back up to the Blighttown, but up through Blighttown again and start getting a bunch of items. But I think the best way we could do this is once I get the war point to go back down through the depths, which would actually be a little bit quicker. But I've gotten all those items already, so I don't really care too much. Here we go. Right in here. The fair lady. Goodness, what have you done? I don't need to join this fucking covenant yet. I will on the way back though, because I'm gonna need the bonfire. So it will end as we enter this area here, because this is the end of Blighttown as we exit this hole. Demon Ruins. Guys, my name is Calvin, also known as Romer, and I have had such a good time making this video. Really a really great time. We will return to series very soon. The next one's going to be Paper Mario. I will see you all very soon, and ta-ta. Bye-bye. Guys, have you ever seen something more terrifying in your life?